Speaking of work of art, Cleo, I mean,
can we talk about it? You can like smell it. It's a different smell in the air too.
I know. It's like we lit a candle, signaling in fall. And this is what it looked like. This is yesterday afternoon. Look at these numbers. In the 90s, that cold front came in. Look at those temperatures drop. This is overnight into the morning hours, and those numbers just keep on falling. I do think that we could still cool down a few more degrees, but right now in the low 50s for some, in the upper 40s for areas close to the Red River. Right now, Dallas Baptist University at 57 degrees. I do think we can cool down another degree or two before the sun comes up. And the temperature, as you're getting the kids ready for school, definitely want to grab the sweater, maybe the light jackets this morning, as those temperatures stay in the mid 50s for the first few hours after sunrise. About 60 degrees at noon, only 69 degrees this afternoon. It's going to be a cool day. It's going to be a cool afternoon. This afternoon will be the coolest of the week, but tomorrow morning, the coldest morning of the week. So again, today in the afternoon, we're talking upper 60s, 68 degrees for Denton and in McKinney. Normal this time of the year, by the way, is 79. So we are trending a whole 10 degrees cooler than that for the afternoon. Tomorrow morning, this is what it could look like. 48 degrees in Dallas, 49 in Fort Worth. So make sure to keep the jackets handy. And hey, the next several days, the temperature does climb. We'll be in the upper 60s today. Low 70s tomorrow afternoon, then the upper 70s, which is normal for mid-October. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be back into the low 80s next week. Okay, so there's the front that came through. It's to the south of us now, and this big air mass that is just cold air continues to sink towards the south. Areas along the Midwest are in the mid 30s. There are quite a few frost warnings and watches in place for this morning, not here locally, but to the north, thanks to that same air mass. So what's happening here is that we have this ridge of high pressure that's going to take back over now that the front has moved through. That's what's going to be responsible for our climb and temperatures. I'm watching this next system coming in, and that next system does bring in rain for areas of West Texas. As of now, it does look like that rain does stay mostly to the west, unfortunately. So look at this. This is the cloud cover. This is on Friday. Friday into Saturday, you see some of that rain, mainly in the Panhandle, maybe the Permian Basin, but mostly well to the west of us. And that just means that we stay dry. We could pick up maybe a trace along our western counties through the weekend, and that's really about it. And that does mean that our fire danger does stay elevated throughout the weekend, unfortunately. It just has to do with the low humidity and the dry fuels in place, that dry vegetation. Remember, we had a wet spring, so a lot of tall grass out there. So temperatures are going to be, again, a little bit more consistent with fall. We're talking 70s for most of us the rest of the week. Morning lows, though, tomorrow morning in the upper 40s, so it's going to be quite chilly. 50s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings.